Something, Phil? Okay. He was looking at me through the window. Sometimes that's a scary thing. Let's just take a deep breath. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. Let's all take a deep breath in. And exhale. Another deep breath in. And exhale. One more deep breath in. And exhale. And allow yourself to find your way to center. That place of just I am. You don't have to do anything or be anything. Nothing is expected of you at this moment. Just be and breathe. From this place of just being, allow your awareness to move into your heart space, your center, your core. And just be. All right to just be. And from that center, that place in the core of your being, this is where you make your choices. It's not our mind that makes choices. It's our heart that makes choices. Mind will figure out how. From your heart space, choose now to pay attention to the bottoms of your feet. There's an energy portal there. As you're mindful of that, that energy portal will open, and any denser energy can just fall away from your being. The denser energy of fear, worry, frustration, irritation, sorrow. They're heavy. You can let them go, and they just fall away from you. It takes effort to hold on to them. So as you release them, this frees your physical form up for having more energy to do other things that might be more joyful for you. So let things continue to flow away, things you no longer need. And bring your attention now, as that continues, bring your attention now to the top of your head. There's an energy portal there. And that energy portal is your willingness to link to a higher source. All that is, divine presence, love, light. And as you're aware of that portal, it opens and offers you a connection that's always there, but allows you to recognize it on a clearer, brighter note than perhaps you ever have before. And as you recognize this connection on a brighter note than you ever have before, you find that you're connected into a portal that is just right for you today. Perhaps it's the golden portal, or a blue portal, or green portal, or red purple portal, or purple, or iridescent. You may find that there's no one energy that is right for you, so you get a mixture of all of them. Whatever is right for you is what you will experience today. Honor your experience. Allow it to be what it is. And with that connection, this living light of love flows down into your mind. And it touches your mind. And it allows all of that worry to just be dissipated, disconnected, and fall away from you. You need to carry that. It fills your mind now with love and joy, appreciation, gratitude, peace. And as you receive that energy, you feel it begin to permeate through your whole being, shifting and changing all of you through just the one act of being willing to receive. Letting more and more love and light touch your eyes now. Let it touch the discernment centers that are right over your eyebrows, your third eye that is between, it's in the middle of your forehead, and also the occipital lobes that are at the back of the skull. This is your perception circuit. Allow this to clear your perceptions so you're in less judgment of others and less judgment of yourself. More in a state of allow, state of peace. Bringing more and more love and light, and let it touch your ears, your throat, your mouth, your jaw, your tongue. This is your communication center. This allows you to speak your truth with love and gentleness and kindness. It also allows you to hear someone else's truth without having to make it your own. They get to. You get to be at peace with that. Letting more and more of this living light of love flow into your shoulders. We carry a ton of tension in our shoulders. You might want to roll your shoulders to release that. Where there is tension, this energy cannot flow. Allow the flow. Become willing to allow the flow. And more of this love and light flows into your arms and into your hands. This gives you the ability to choose worthy work. And whatever you put your hand to will be worthy of your attention. Letting more and more love and light flow into your torso. Let it touch every organ, every system, every tissue, every fiber, every cell, down into the cells, down into your DNA. Bringing peace, bringing harmony. Supplementing any lack so that you're filled and fulfilled. Bringing more and more love and light into your legs, down into your feet. And let that light shine through you deep into the earth. Every last bit of unwanted stuff has just been pushed away. And now you're bringing this living light of love and anchoring it into this physical plane. What a beautiful gift. Now gently close the bottoms of your feet. And you are a vessel of light. As you are this vessel of light, more and more love and light flowing in. It fills your physical form even more and the energy field around your body. And allow yourself to take a little walk with me in your imagination. Allow yourself to find your way to the beach. Allow yourself to find your way along the beach to a sacred cove. There's rock formations around in this little horseshoe cove. Sunbathed, the water's perfect temperature. You hear the water lap up against the shore and recede away. Allow yourself now to walk just in that gentle surf, feeling the ebb and the flow as the water comes and it pulls away. It's a beautiful day, perfect day, just right for you. And as you're walking along, you notice there's something in the sand at your feet. Is it a seashell? Is it treasure? A piece of driftwood? What do you find just in the sand here? Allow yourself to pick it up, rinse it off in the water. Take a look at it. Perhaps it's a crystal or a stone. Whatever it is, even if you don't understand what the significance might be, it will have deep spiritual significance for you. And we'll discover that here in a bit. Receive that with gratitude. And as you're standing here in the surf, you have your gift. The water's coming and the water's receding. There may be a sorrow or a challenge in your life right now. And as you recognize that there might be a challenge in your life right now, you will also notice there's a little piece of driftwood nearby. Pick it up. And place on that little piece of driftwood that concern. And toss that little piece of driftwood out beyond the surf. And as the water comes in and the water recedes, that little piece of driftwood floats further and further away from you. Drifting further and further away from you. Not influencing you. It's just a thing. You will intuitively know what is necessary for you to do about that, if anything. But for now, you can let it go. For now, you can be at peace. In the warmth of the sun, warm sand, beautiful day, perfect temperature water. Feel a really deep sense of gratitude in your being. And know that your gratitude changes everything. And create for yourself a little symbolic object that relates to this gratitude. Maybe it's a word or a thought or a feeling even. Maybe it's a pebble. Maybe it's a leaf. And leave that little symbol of your gratitude here on the beach. And know that whatever you choose to leave here has spiritual significance for you. Leave this token of your gratitude. And know that you can come back to this sacred cove at any time. Just remember it, and it will become very, very clear. But for now, allow yourself to find your way back into this time and space, back into your physical form, back into the here and now. I want to take a deep breath in. I want to stretch a little bit. Wiggle fingers, wiggle toes. Welcome back. Does anyone have a question or comment about their meditation today? Could you pass that down, please?
Well, the curiosity of it is that I found something strange in the sands, and it
Say
was
again,
like
didn't hear you.
in the sands. I found something like it was strange. It was a strangely shaped scale that was kind of yellow, golden kind of thing, and that's what it was.
A scale?
A scale.
Like a fish scale or a dragon scale?
I think it's more of a dragon scale.
Rob's getting, yeah. Okay.
And instead of finding like a little piece of driftwood, it turned out that there was this huge log that's just right there. So I basically had to tear apart a piece of it in order to make it a small piece of driftwood in order to cast it out and cast out my worries.
Got big challenges, do you?
I guess so. I didn't expect the big log of being there. But what I gave back was, those kind of fans that open and close. And I left that on the beach.
Oh,
like a fan, yeah.
Yeah, little fan. So, dragon scale, and you say it was golden?
Golden yellow.
Okay, so this is bringing new level of joy into your life. And because it's a dragon scale, symbolically that represents power and protection. So this is asking you to really be careful and guard your joy this week.
Yeah.
Meaning, it's important to do the things that bring you joy and not let other people rain on your parade. If they do, it's their stuff.
Yeah.
And that's the part you can break off and throw away. Oh, look, they're not joyful right now. You don't have to fix it. You don't have to change it, nor do you have to change your joy. You can hang on to your joy and protect that.
Okay.
The fan is about knowing who you can open up to and who not, and when to open up and when not. And when you open up, it brings you this breath of refreshing air. So allow yourself to be open as often as you can.
Okay.
But know that if somebody is not going to be in a place to honor and respect that joyfulness, that it's okay to close up, that you're not stifling yourself, you're just honoring yourself, protecting who you are. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. Thanks.
Awesome. Yeah, cool. Any other comments or questions about? Here?
So the item I came across on the beach was a like an old time golden pocket watch. And then the item I left was like a wooden cane.
Okay. All right. So the pocket watch. Funny. Oh, hi, Mike. Years ago, Phil and I it was before we started the church, and I just don't have enough time to do anything I want to do. So I said, I'm going to find more time. Found 3 watches while we're out. And I thought, there's a message here. And the message is you have the time. The time is gifted to you. You will have, when we do what we love, time expands. Have you ever noticed that? That you're busy doing something and 2 hours have passed and you loved it and it was like, oh my gosh. But then you can be doing something you don't like and it's like, oh, it's been 10 minutes. It feels like 2 hours. So this gives you power over time so that you can expand time by doing what you love and noticing that. And when we do what we love with this open heart, then other things take less time. Have you ever noticed that? Sometimes doing the hardest thing first is the fastest way to grant us a huge ton of time during the day. Doing the thing that maybe it's not fun, but it's necessary. And if we can do that and get it out of the way, that expands time for the rest of the day, and it'll be amazing how much more we can do. So this finding this old-fashioned pocket watch is letting you know that you are being gifted with the power of time, and that you'll be able to utilize it to your benefit. And what did you leave? I'm sorry, I forgot already.
It was like a wooden cane.
A wooden cane. Okay, I'm getting 2 things on that. So it could be both, could be one or the other. So trust your inner self as to what the meaning might ring true for you. So the first thing came was support for yourself, that you can lean on this spiritual support to give you the strength to do whatever it is that you need to do. And the other thing is that you came to be supportive of others, and that you are a big help, and to honor that about you. Does that make sense? That it's easy to, especially when you're a kind person, to do a kindness and then go, well, that was nothing. It's not nothing. It's a something, and it's being honored in your behalf. They're acknowledging that for you. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, can I ask you to walk around over here because you're going to set that speaker screaming.
This way?
Yeah.
Is this good?
That's perfect.
Okay. Wow. Yeah, I had to share next because I found a gold pocket watch. Old-fashioned pocket watch.
So, ditto for you.
But I opened mine.
Oh, okay.
And
cool.
It had nothing in it. It was empty. It had no clock. It was an empty gold pocket watch.
So you're not restricted by time.
Yeah, I was kind of getting
You
that.
have all the time you need.
Okay.
So are there things that, well, I've got to get this done and that done, and yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So similar message. This is letting you know that time isn't necessarily your enemy.
Okay.
So again, do the hardest thing first, And that's going to not only give you energy to do the rest of the things that you've got, but it's also going to give you more time. Because often it takes us longer to languish about something than it does just to get it done. You ever notice that?
Yeah.
It does for me. Anyway.
And then I left a blue marble, almost looked like the earth, but it had silver, like a silver kind of, it looked kind of like jewelry, I guess, because it had like a silver cage around it.
Ah. So I'm hearing like the world is your oyster, dear. You know, you have it all together. You know, this is protection, this is safety. You're surrounded by this protection. You know, it's your world to do as you choose. So choose wisely. But you don't have to choose it all at the same time. This message today about being overwhelmed might have been something important for you to hear.
Yes, it was.
So choose one thing, and I think it's asking you to choose appreciation as your top priority.
Gratitude was the whole feeling through that whole thing. It was very intense.
Awesome. So you can carry that with you. You can carry it in this cage with you forever. So you know that blue color with the silver casing is what your gratitude feels like and looks like, and you can recall that and bring it to your awareness, and that'll shift everything. Changes everything. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. It does.
Awesome. Over here. Thank you.
So what I had picked up out of the water was we were both out wading in the water, and just up close to the shore there was a heart-shaped gold skeleton key that came up. And no sooner had I picked it up out of the water, I blew away light pink rose petals, and then as the rose petals drifted up into the air, they turned into white doves and then flew off.
Very cool.
Yeah, super cool. And then when I sent away my piece of driftwood, I left a deep pink hibiscus, like that really deep tropical pink.
Cool. So I'm processing. So what did you see? The very first thing was the skeleton key with a heart on it?
Yeah, it was just a heart-shaped skeleton key.
Okay. So a skeleton key will open any door. So this is telling you love will open any door. There's nothing closed to you. The pink rose petals, it's all about love. And they changed into doves. Mm-hmm. It's all about love and peace. So whatever you do, what you are doing is you are bringing love into this world. You're sending love out into this world. And that's what you came here to do, and you're doing it. The pink hibiscus, I love hibiscus. They're just so wonderful. Mm-hmm. They're so intense. You get to be intense. And if it scares people, tough.
Because I'm cute.
Yeah. You get to be you. You get to be intense. It gets to be this intense pink. You love intensely. You get to.
Very cool.
How powerful is that?
Cool.
So keep on keeping on. Do what you're doing.
Thank you.
Any other comments or questions about your guided meditation? You can always hunt me down later if you're too shy. Mr. Phil.